Hello YouTube, it's me again. We're sitting in Manila traffic, not moving, on our way to some seafood restaurant at what mall are we going to?
Victory Mall.
At Victory Mall, so we might be there in 3 or 4 hours. We'll see. I should have brought my extra batteries. Alright, this holy madness is us on the way to Edsa Mall, I guess, to eat some seafood. This is the worst traffic I've seen since I've been in Manila. Check this out, it's all over the place over here. It is me again. Today we are eating at Seafood Puluto in the Victory Mall in the Philippines. Obviously, I can't actually remember what part of the city we are in, but this is going to be all-you-can-eat crab here. So apparently it's crab and rice as much as I can stuff my fat face with. So I guess without further ado, let's check out the crab here, huh? Our crab. We are sitting at Papa John's, a floor down from the place we were at with crab just a minute ago. Because I have one rule when it comes to seafood, alright? Especially here overseas in the Philippines. If something doesn't taste, like if it tastes just a little bit off, I'm not eating it. So we waited an hour and a half in line. Well, Ruby waited an hour and a half in line. I sat my ass in our seat to keep other people from sitting at our table for an hour and a half. Food finally comes. It looks nice. It's presented well. Both of us thought it tasted off and not good, so we both got up and left. And now we are sitting at a Papa John's, which I had no idea they had a Papa John's in the Philippines, but we are here. And thus far, this is the closest to an actual American pizza place that I've found here, where I could actually tell them what I want on my pizza. Because most of the pizza places here, I've been to Pizza Hut. There's a place called Greenwich that I've ate at. You can't tell them what you want on your pizza. You have to get the pizzas that they offer. And amazingly, usually pepperoni and cheese is not one of the pizzas that they offer. But here, I got to tell them what my topping is. They actually offered, I'm going to show the menu a little bit later. They actually offer a chicken bacon ranch pizza here, which made me so happy because that means there's actual ranch dressing here. So I asked for a side cup of that. So instead of this being a seafood video, I guess we're going to be reviewing Papa John's in the Philippines. It's that or I just wasted a bunch of footage. So yeah, let's get to that. Alright, so our appetizers at Papa John's just showed up. Oh, and here's my ranch. Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
I'm super psyched because this will be my first time trying ranch dressing in the Philippines. I can only imagine as the fact that I have not seen fresh milk, nor cream, nor mayonnaise since I've been here. Though they do have mayonnaise in the store, though. I know that. I just haven't seen it. So we got our garlic sticks here. And then a 3-cheese pasta over here. So let's give one of these a dip in the ranch. Check it out. This is going to be a short video because Papa John's garlic bread here tastes exactly like Papa John's garlic bread on this page. Exactly. Awesome. So we got homesick. As much as I generally hate Papa John's, it's just our only option here today, or I wouldn't be eating it. But if I ever get homesick, I'm just going to run myself over to Papa John's and eat here. It tastes like stuff I used to get in my house when I was half drunk and ordered pizza late at night. Here is the cheesy pasta with bacon. which the bacon here I noticed isn't like real bacon. It's not like you would see bacon in the States at all. It's more the way like pancetta maybe. It's usually in like these little tiny things like this. But it's like a different part of the pick, I think. Again, with pretty much every cheese thing I've eaten here since I got in this country, the cheese that they use is very mild. There's no sharpness to their cheese, which would make sense because I have not tried it yet, but they do have a cheese ice cream here that's super popular. Usually if you go somewhere, you'll see 3 ice cream flavors, chocolate, vanilla, and cheese. And I always wondered how that would work if it was a sharp cheese like we're used to. I'm gonna go out on a limb and kind of guess it's one of the milder ones like we're seeing in this here. So our pizza just came, and I have a piece of it in front of me. I got double cheese and pepperoni, which is one of like the 3 pieces I normally get. It shows up, and of course Ruby's like, "It's so big." It's like a 14-inch pizza, but that's like what we're used to in the U.S. where we go and get one. Portion sizes here in the Philippines tend to be a lot smaller than the U.S. So if you were to come in for 2 people and get a pizza, you'd be looking at like what we would call a small or possibly a medium in the U.S. I guess the idea here of you going to a pizza place and taking a box of pizza home with you is not as common as, you know, it is for us when we go out, you know, in the United States for pizza, which we pretty much plan on coming home with some, you know, unless we're really hungry and eat the whole thing. But usually when I take the boys for pizza, I plan on having leftovers. So anyway, let's give this thing a bite. Check out how, you notice there's quite a bit of cheese on it, which is good. One of my biggest pet peeves is ordering extra cheese and then seeing sauce with the cheese on the pizza. Hot. My hat's off to Papa John's on this. This is the one franchise, and I've tried a few of them since I'm in the Philippines, that we have in the States. They're franchised all over the place. And there are big differences in all of them. There are some differences here, except the food here tastes the exact same as it does in the States. Papa John's pizza here tastes just like a Papa John's pizza in the U.S. And that's not something I can say for the McDonald's or the Burger King or anything else like that I've tried since I've been here. So, good job to you, Papa John's, on at least keeping your pizza, you know, the same throughout different regions. So obviously this has been a bit of a boring video because all this stuff you can go around the corner and get in the States. But here is something that you probably cannot. On the menu they have these called stromboli. It's not like any stromboli I saw, but these were the savory varieties. So this is apparently string cheese, bacon, and soy honey and pepperoni rolled into one of these little things that look kind of like cinnamon rolls. Let's see how this goes. Soy honey. Think about that for a second. That is interesting. The soy honey is, if it's possible to describe it this way, it's salty and sweet at the same time. This is not a sweet roll though. It's definitely more savory than anything. There's a little bit of sweetness. As I mentioned earlier, the bacon in the Philippines, it's more like cut up pieces of ham. Like you think like pancetta, but it not being, you know, pancetta. There's a large salt element to this, given that soy sauce, and then there's ham, or bacon as they call it, and pepperoni in it. I can't even taste the cheese in this if it's in there. This is not my favorite. It's not bad, and if you want something different, instead, I could definitely see someone eating one. But as far as like it's in the American palate, there's better options. I wouldn't order this. All right, so that's the end of our unplanned Papa John's trip. You know, I had planned to be snacking on crabs, but instead we got pizza. Just to put this out the right way when it comes to cost, you saw what we got today. I got a double cheese and pepperoni pizza. Thank you. Every time I'm filming, I swear to Christ. We got a double cheese and pepperoni pizza. We got an order of that cheesy pasta. We got an order of their cheese bread. We got 2 ranch dips. We got a garlic dip, and we got their savory stromboli. And the entire bill came to 819 pesos, or approximately $16.50 American. So any of you guys know at home, Papa John's, you're lucky to get a single pizza with 1 topping delivered to your house for less than $20. Here you got all that for less than you do pay for 1 pizza delivery in America. So yeah, if this video, if you liked it at all, feel free to comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I want my YouTube money, so come on, give me a hand. All right, thanks. Take it easy, fellas.